Hello, happy Valentine's Day to all the Blue Goals out there, and welcome to Home Field Advantage Game Day Edition. Tonight we will give you a recap of all this past week's Blue Gold sporting action, and of course, prepare you for tonight's game between your UW-Eau Claire Blue Golds and the Eagles from UW-La Crosse. We begin with track and field, where both men's and women's team were at the St. Thomas Invitational on Friday night. Both teams had good nights. The women's team got things going with a first-place finish in the 60-meter dash by Carly Feller. And Feller wasn't done there, as she also went on to win the 200-meter dash as well. Lucy Ramquist continued the fun with a second-place finish in the 500-meter women's dash. The women's finished second in the 4x400-meter relay, and finally, the women added another first-place finish in the 60-meter hurdles. The men's were also impressive. Thurgood Dennis won the 60-meter dash with a time of 6:9.4. Jimmy Paschke won the 200-meter dash. Adam Moline finished second in the 800-meter run, and then the Blue Goals really heated up after that. Josh Thorson won the 3,000-meter run, and they took the top 4 spots in the 60-meter hurdles. They won the 4x4-meter relay and took second and third in pole vault. And finally, they won the triple jump behind Cody Prince. If that wasn't enough, Roger Steen continued the fun with a second-place finish in the weight throw and a first-place finish in the shot put. The number 1 ranked Blue Gold's men's track and field team were dominating all day and proved why they are number 1. Also Friday night was the UW-Eau Claire men's hockey team. Big match versus rival UW-Stevens Point. The 12th ranked UW-Eau Claire men's hockey team used a 4-goal second period to run away with a 5-2 victory over 3rd ranked UW-Stevens Point. With the win, the Blue Golds improved to 15-5-2 overall and 7-2 in the WIC, while the Pointers fall to 17-5-0 and 7-2 in conference action. The Blue Golds are now tied with the Pointers for first place in the WIC standings, each earning 14 points with 3 games left to play in the regular season. Eau Claire snapped a 5-game Stevens Point winning streak. The game marked the first time the Blue Golds had defeated the Pointers at Hobb Ice Center since a 5-2 victory on November 30th, 2012. It was also the most goals Eau Claire has scored against Stevens Point since the victory at Hobbs. Goalie Jay Dow was impressive in net, returning to the ice for the first time in 2 weeks, saving 45 shots. Dow has been the goalie for each of the Blue Golds' last 2 victories over the Pointers. Dow was also between the pipes during the Blue Golds' 1-0 win at Stevens Point in the WIC tournament semifinals, March 1st, 2014. Scoring for the Blue Golds was first Adam Nakamoose, then they exploded with Ethan Nauman, TJ Stunt, and Ross Anderson all scoring before the Pointers finally got one. Then Patrick Moore gave the Blue Golds their 5th and final goal. The Blue Golds will do it again tonight in a battle for first place. And now it's time to flash you back to Wednesday night, where the UW-Eau Claire women's basketball team took on UW-Platteville. The first half was a back-and-forth battle with several lead changes and saw the score tied 5 times. But with just under 4 minutes to go, Eau Claire went on a short run to take a 31-25 advantage into the locker room. Platteville came out strong to start the second half, putting up the first 4 points, but Eau Claire countered and built a double-digit lead at 52-41 with less than 8 minutes to play. Despite a lead change from Platteville that brought the lead down to 3, they really tried to get them, but they couldn't in the last because Eau Claire went on an 8 of 9 run at the free throw line to seal the victory, 62-57. Abby Midland led all scorers with 18 points, and Kristen Saar saw her second best scoring output of the season, adding 16 points to the winning effort. The women are currently just finishing up their game against UW-La Crosse, and we will update you on the final score as soon as we get it. The UW-Eau Claire men's basketball team returned to Zorn Arena Wednesday night, defeating UW-Platteville 80-62, led by Jack Martinek's career-high 21 points. Platteville took an early lead out of the gate, but a Martinek 3 at 10:31 gave the Blue Golds a lead at 15-14. Eau Claire was able to take a 31-27 advantage into the locker room. Tyson Killeen nailed the 3 to start the second half, but the Pioneers whittled away the Eau Claire lead and tied the game at 37 with 15:11 left in the game. A Pioneer 3 gave them the first lead of the second half with 13 minutes left, but the lead was short-lived as the Blue Golds tied it up in their next possession. After a Platteville free throw, George Zeichelman hit a three at 11:45 left in the game to put the home squad up 45-43. Back-to-back threes by Martinek gave the Blue Golds a double-digit lead, 53-43. And from there, they would never look back as they cruised to an 18-point victory, again 80-62. Lewis Mao, the senior guard from Colfax High School, has been one of the leading scorers for the W. Eau Claire men's basketball team. Mao has started all 22 games so far this season, and he has impressed. He is third on the team in points per game at 8.6, first on the team in rebounds and assists. TV10's own Jake Steen had a chance to catch up with Lewis Mao in another edition of A Player Profile. Take a look.
Alrighty. So yeah, just start off by telling us your name, your year in school, position on the team, and your major.
I am Lewis Mao. I am a senior, going to graduate here in the spring with a business administration major. And I'm small forward, so the 3 guard on the team, and I also start, so yeah.
What do you hope to do with your major after you graduate?
Right now, kind of clueless. Just kind of, came to Eau Claire because I really love the campus. I'm about half an hour away from here, from Colfax, Wisconsin.
Okay.
So I liked the campus when I came and visited, and just kind of decided I wanted to go into business, and that's what it fell on. So we'll see what it goes from there.
Colfax, Wisconsin. How's basketball team? How's basketball when you were in high school?
It was pretty good when I was in high school. We were pretty good when my junior and senior year. We lost the game right before state my senior year, so also a little salty on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How do you balance? Tell us how you balance school and sports and being a student athlete, going to class still, and social life, and how that all balances.
It's definitely a big deal. I mean, basketball, basically what I think of it is almost like a full-time job. When you go to practice 6 days a week for 2.5 hours, plus then travel time to games, you're putting in 25, 30 hours a week on top of 15 to 18 credits usually. So it ends up being a lot, but after you get used to the schedule, it kind of fits in. You don't have as much time to go out and do social things, but it's a give and take with sports.
So then when you do find time for free time, what's your favorite hobbies? What do you do?
My favorite hobby, besides basketball, I definitely love to go out and golf. My parents own the Whitetail Golf Course, which is in Colfax, and I love golfing, as well as my neighbors actually had a pool when I was growing up, so I'm a big fan of swimming too. So.
What's your handicap?
Back in the day, it was a lot better than it is now, but I would say on average I shoot around 40, 41 on 9 holes.
All right.
Not terrible, but not great.
So then, being a student and senior, what's your favorite class so far you've taken in UW Eau Claire? Do you have a favorite course, or you just hate them all?
No, I don't hate them all. I would say it'd actually have to go back to I believe it was sophomore year, Theater 101. It was her name was Amanda Profaser, the professor. Theater appreciation. I thought I was gonna just hate the class and everything, and I actually had to go to a couple different plays, and it actually wasn't terrible. I enjoyed it, and class went by fast.
Show off your acting skills?
Yeah, exactly. No, I didn't get to do any acting, but it was definitely a fun class.
Awesome. Do you have any favorite memories then here as a student?
Favorite memories?
Anything stick out in specifically?
I know one sports memory sticks out for me, which was last year with another one of my teammates, Jacob Corner. We were at a trip in Iowa where we were down 1 point with 1.5 seconds left, had to go the length of the floor, and we ended up making the pass to me, and I made the shot at the buzzer, so that definitely sticks out sports-wise. But school-wise, I don't know, everything here has been such a great experience for me. So
awesome. Do you have another hard question, but do you have a favorite teammate that you've played with at all, or?
I wouldn't say I've gotten to play with him a lot, but he's been on the team since I was a freshman, and I would say his name, Trevor Berkeley. He's number 3 on the basketball team right now. He's a senior with me. He's the only one that's been here the whole time that I've been here since the freshman year, so me and him kind of have a little special bond with that.
Awesome. Which of your teammates is the best dancer then? There's been some debate.
See, it's definitely narrowed down to 2. Jacob Koner, our starting center, who he thinks he can dance pretty well. But I think Martin Cromwell, he's number 10 on the team. I think he can give him a run for his money.
Is there anyone sing? Any good singers or bad singers?
Ooh, I would say basically the whole team is filled with bad singers besides myself.
Perfect. So then, some more goofier questions. What's your favorite all-time movie? Do you have a favorite movie?
I would say I'm a big Mark Wahlberg fan, so
right.
Shooter actually definitely sticks out for me when
Sure.
I don't know why, just action-packed and love that movie. So.
Absolutely. And then grew up in the 90s. Favorite 90s song?
Well, my stepdad, Scott, he was a big Jimmy Buffett fan. I'm pretty sure that's 90s areas, and I was Cheeseburger in Paradise. I listen to that still to this day. So.
All right, if you had the chance to meet any famous person, anyone in the world, who would it be? Famous person, dead person, who would it be?
I don't know, I feel like regardless of time, like I'd always want to meet like the president if I could meet every single president and just kind of see where they were in life and everything, I think that'd be pretty interesting to see.
Yeah.
Just on how they got to that much power. This is crazy.
So then, do you have a sports idol or an idol in your playing career who, maybe a parent or a coach who kind of influenced you while playing the most?
For not basketball-wise, actually, my whole life I always looked up to Tiger Woods just because growing up on a golf course. And then I don't know if he turned into be the greatest role model growing up, but no, I mean, he was definitely probably my idol when I was growing up was definitely Tiger Woods.
Awesome. What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? I'm a big ice cream guy.
Ice cream
so
guy?
I could eat ice cream every day.
How about favorite pregame meal?
Pregame meal. We always go to Mancino's as a team. Usually I love Mancino's. Everyone always gets subs, but for some reason I like to eat pasta before a game, so
Pasta.
I just get just normal spaghetti.
Right on. Well, hey, thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'll let you get back to practice.
Appreciate it.
Jake Steen also had a chance to interview Jacob Kohner. Kohner has been a key in the offense this year, averaging 8 points a game, and he is second on the team in rebounds and leading the team in blocks per game. Enjoy our last player profile edition.
Alrighty, so yeah, start us off by your name, major, position on the team, and year in school.
I am Jacob Kohner. I'm from Bloomington, Minnesota. I am a graphic design major, and I am a point center, so a stretch 5. What else?
I think, yeah.
Year in school, I'm a junior.
Right on.
So I'll probably graduate in 4.5, so I'm almost there.
Right, same as me.
Yep.
Where do you hope to go into graphic design?
Graphic design, let's see here, branding, logo design and branding
All right.
is what I'm mostly comfortable in. So.
Interesting. Where are you from originally?
Bloomington, Minnesota, right in
you
the
said
Twin
that, yeah.
Cities, yeah.
So then, yeah, how did your high school career go in basketball?
It was all right. We weren't a great team. We had a lot of talented kids. Our offense was mostly like a one-on-one sort of thing. So I was basically the only center on the team. So there wasn't many opportunities with all the guards. And I don't know. It was still fun playing with those guys. I keep in connection with them. And yeah.
So then, tell us how being a student athlete is like here at UW Eau Claire. Is it easy to balance work and school?
First year, freshman year, it was a little hard to balance, especially with wanting to make friends as coming in as a freshman. Definitely the social part was a little bit hard, but going through the rest of the freshman year, the second semester, like Lewis said, it's mostly like a full-time job. Just all the time you spend in the gym, weight room, in the community doing fundraising, just a whole bunch of time off your hands that you would normally do other stuff with.
So then, when you find the time, what do you like to do?
During the summer, same as Lewis, like to golf, bowling, good at pool, ping pong, just a lot of useless stuff. But I'm pretty good at it.
Think you can beat Lewis at golf?
We haven't gone head to head yet. We might have to do that this summer since I'm staying in Eau Claire. So.
All right. So then, yeah, have you had a favorite class so far yet at UW Eau Claire? A favorite course?
I've had 2. One of them was my sophomore year, and it was a logo design class for my major. And the other one was last year. It was with Professor David Shee, and it was Asian American literature. It was a lot of reading, but it was a really interesting subject. A lot about the history of Asian Americans and everything that they went through. It was quite informational. I liked it.
So then, whether it's school or outside of school, sports, do you have a favorite memory here at the university yet, or is that yet to come?
hopefully there's more yet to come. There's a lot of small stuff that I really love about Eau Claire, the community, and the campus. Definitely last year, as Lewis pointed out, just the game down in Ashford, throwing the pass to him full court, and us winning the game. Nothing can get better than that.
Do you have a special bond with any teammates, a favorite teammate, or just the whole group of guys?
There's a lot of different personalities, which is great. I love being around the guys every single day, especially how much time we put into it. So if I had to say one, probably Kevin Jensen. He's number 32. We kind of grew up playing together through traveling in Minnesota, and we always hated each other because we were in the same conference. So playing him twice a year and then finding out he was going to come here, it was good news, but there was still a little bit of the bad blood there.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So then this is a much debated topic. You've actually been nominated now as best dancer on the team. How do you feel?
Feel pretty good. I don't know.
Do you agree? Are you the best dancer on the team?
I would agree to some point. I'm sure there's someone else who has that hidden talent.
Who's going to give you a run for your money?
Probably Martin Cromwell or Oboyo. Oboyo has a lot of hidden talents, and he's yet to come out of his shell a little bit.
Something down the road, maybe a basketball team dance-off.
Absolutely.
Determine who's actually there. So, more just personal questions. What's your favorite all-time movie? You have one? You gotta watch
probably movies. Not all-time movie. There's probably 3 different actors movies that I watch the most. Probably Denzel Washington, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Will Ferrell.
All right.
So between those 3, I would have to say Man on Fire for Denzel Washington, Inception, or Wolf of Wall Street.
Both classics.
And then Will Ferrell, probably Step Brothers or Anchorman.
So, how about Semi-Pro?
I do love Semi-Pro. I don't think it's top 2 for him though.
I love Jackie Moon.
Yeah, yep.
Have you ever binged to watch a TV show? Favorite TV show?
The only TV show I've ever watched all seasons is How I Met Your Mother.
Wow.
And I was really disappointed when I saw that last episode. I won't ruin it for anybody, but if you get to the end, it's pretty disappointing.
I think I watched only the last episode.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. If you had the chance to meet any famous person, any living, dead, sports player, actor, anyone, who would you meet? Who would it be?
Wow. That one's really hard. There's a couple that come to mind, but I know a lot of people don't like them, but I grew up watching them. My parents and our family have season tickets to the Timberwolves, so probably Kevin Garnett. I know he has a bad reputation in the NBA for being a loudmouth, but I just want to get to meet the guy who I kind of watched growing up and kind of shape my game after, I guess.
KG's still pro.
Yeah.
What are your favorite sports teams?
Well, the Timberwolves, obviously. They haven't done very good in about 10 years, but Andrew Wiggins is having a pretty good season so far. Not a huge fan of baseball, even though I love going to Target Field with my buddy. Beautiful field. Let's see. NFL.
Who's your team?
God, I like a lot of bad teams. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. My family always takes vacations down to Tampa Bay, and the first time we went there, we went to a Tampa Bay Bucks game, and I just fell in love with the stadium, Raymond James, the whole pirate ship, and everything like that. So huge fan of them.
Do you have an idol, a sports idol, player watching TV, or a coach, or a parent, or somebody that influenced you while you were in your playing career so far?
Probably Michael Jordan.
MJ?
MJ. Has to be.
All right.
Yep.
Favorite 90s song? Everyone's got one.
We'll go Red Hot Chili Peppers. Under the Bridge.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
Big time. All right, well, I should wrap it up then.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Tonight, the Blue Golds take on the Eagles, who come into this one just ahead of the Blue Golds at 11-12 overall, 6-8 in conference play. The Blue Golds take on a balanced Eagles team, but they certainly have the opportunity to explode with Skylar Cameron and Kale Zeicher, who have busted out this season with a game high of 31 and 27 respectively. The keys tonight will be to shut down both of those guys, and you have to make others beat you. The last time these two teams met, it ended with a 73-66 win for Eau Claire, so they will need to replicate the same game. In order to do that, they will have to have Tyson Killeen be big, as he has all season. They'll have to hit their threes and, of course, play excellent defense. All in all, tonight's match will be stellar. For Home Field Advantage and TV10, I'm Kyle Neighbor, sending it off to Jake Steen and Scott Schneider with the call. Good night and enjoy the game.